Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob Hester and
Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Yo! Welcome in. OTB Monday. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tay, all here with you live from the Raising Cane studio. How we doing? How
We did it. We made it.
Yeah,
Made it
we're
all
here.
the way to Monday.
We are here.
I'm doing fantastic. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for asking.
I did.
I'm working through a few things, but you know,
yeah, you are.
it's physical issues. But we made it. We're here.
I believe you said this is going to be your Jordan flu
This
game
is my Jordan flu game this morning.
before the show.
Absolutely.
You don't
It's a
feel
good-
well?
You know, I'm feeling okay. Okay. Got some guttural issues happening.
Guttural.
I just thought you had like maybe allergies or something.
No,
and you're
no,
like, no, my gut.
no,
Much worse.
I actually I got a case of the burps.
He does.
It's a case of the burps, and it's
Does.
weird, really
He's been
weird.
roaring into the microphone
know.
multiple times already pre-show.
We'll use the mute button over there.
Oh well, I'll have to use both of ours.
Yeah.
Let's go into the breath. But it happens. You know, we're all humans. We have these bodies, you know. Things happen.
You got acid reflux?
You know,
You got something.
Is that what it is?
Just wait till he has one.
I know it's not. I don't think it's acid. I just think it's my stomach's just mad, just upset.
Too many Dos Equis?
Not
Can
enough
never have
Dos Equis.
not enough Dos Equis, probably. I don't know what it is. Went to the game. First game we've been to.
You stay the whole time?
No, did not. Had children.
Wow.
Had children falling asleep in the second quarter. So you know we didn't make it.
Okay, fair enough.
And
did
you know what?
Did you enjoy it since you had a parking
This
pass?
is my job now. So I gotta like break down the game. Like where I was sitting, I can't break down anything. All I can do is see the result of the play.
Did you feel like you were watching it different now that you know that it is your job and you have to talk about it?
I started the game like the first drive. I had my phone out in the note app, and I actually took 2 notes down.
Can you please share?
I have no idea what they are.
Can you please
check it out.
share what they were?
This is just going back to it.
He was
Yep.
like, no flyover this time.
Yeah.
National anthem hit
Yep.
different.
Oh, how about this? Okay, first note: crowd needs to chill out, man. 12 minutes left of the first quarter. They've already booed the offense twice.
That's your first.
That was my first note. I was like, man, relax,
I'm
guys. It's like,
dead. Man.
you got like 12 minutes or 3 minutes into this thing. Now, like, okay, sure, as the game went, sure, I got
you
it.
should be you should be used to us punting on the first drive of
But
the game.
like 3 minutes into the game, we'd already have the ball twice and got booed twice. So, yeah, first line. Crowd needs to chill out, man.
Did you really put man?
Yeah, I did. My second and final note of the game, because after that point, I had to start getting the Dippin' Dots and the popcorn
Yeah.
and taking kids to the bathroom, doing that whole situation. South Carolina, first third down of the day. Perfect call. They ran a screen to the right when LSU blitzed the corner from the left. Perfect call.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Never went back and watched
Great
that one.
notes.
But it was a good note. Chill out, man.
All right.
After that, my job kind of went out the window.
Yeah.
And
Then you
at
became
halftime, I
a
had like
husband, father.
Husband, father. We were sitting right underneath the band, so real close to the student section. So really good learning experience for the children.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, a lot of good people watching.
Yeah.
Real interesting. I'd never been that close to the student section before.
How much did you have to explain to your children?
I just told them just keep eyes on the field, bud.
Yep. All right, Londra, how's the weekend?
Yeah, weekend was great. Always good when we get a win. Saints
Yeah.
didn't win yesterday, but it's fine. I had a little bit of hope at the end.
Oh, for sure.
Hunt texted the Ellison group chat, and he was like, it might be because I'm on my 3rd beer, but I feel like we might pull this off.
Yeah.
We didn't, but it was fine.
They kept hanging around.
Yeah.
The Patriots never really separated. Now, because the Saints didn't allow them to, but it's like,
Right.
it's right there. You're going
I
to
know.
take it. You're
It
going
was
to
there for the taking.
The weather wasn't terribly hot on Saturday
No,
during
wasn't
the
too bad.
game, so that's good too. The breeze that night was actually kind of putting me to sleep. Also, it wasn't like so much that the game. I mean, the game was the game, but the breeze was putting me to sleep.
You're talking about that sweet
breeze?
victory?
The victor. It's always great to get a win, but admittedly, it was a boring win. But we got a win, so.
It was like the Florida game, just different jerseys.
Yeah. I think I gave Hunt 21-10 my score prediction, so I was one off.
Ooh, I was 24-14.
Yeah, I was
23-14. We were all right
little
there.
point
I mean, we all
off.
kind of knew
Yeah.
that it was. I mean, I think Flynn's was pretty close too.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
24-17.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all around the same thing, but yeah, great. Other than that, pretty good weekend. I texted y'all yesterday that I felt like the commentators were like glazing Drake May so much yesterday.
Those commentators for that Saints game.
You said something else about
oof.
it. Oh, that he was cheerleading or something.
Oh,
yeah,
bad cheerleading,
it was
which you're not
irritating
supposed to
me.
do.
Right. It was irritating
bad.
me.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, he's pretty good. Playing pretty good.
No, not even just him. Just cheerleading.
No,
like
he's playing pretty good, but it was so
in
annoying.
the booth, which you're just not supposed
Hey, look,
to do.
for once, too.
Drake May's
Saints-
doing well. I'm not disputing that, but I was like, calm down a little bit.
like relax.
I could
Chill
hear you
out.
drooling on the
Right.
desk. Yeah.
And for once, the Saints got like some really bad calls to go in their
They did.
favor.
Had to go in their favor.
did.
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh my
They did.
God, what were those calls?
I know
They
the
were pretty
first one
bad.
for
The
sure.
first one?
Stephon
This-
Diggs.
now the
3
second
yards
one-
from the line of scrimmage, Doug, pass interference.
I know the second.
Come on.
On the second one, Stephon Diggs didn't really complain too much, and he
Yeah.
did put his arm out and stop him. So I'm like,
I mean,
did he feel like he did more than I saw? Or
Right.
either way, though, I'll take this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Like the
I'll
second
take it.
one, fine. Like if you want to do it, and you can
Yeah, the
complain
first
about
one I
it
didn't
too.
have a-
But the first one,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. An offensive pass interference call within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage that wasn't like a pick play.
Yeah.
Shocking. Good for us though,
Ugh.
but not great for us. at
I
the end of
know,
the day.
I know.
But like it
Yeah.
helped you get all the opportunities you could.
I'm excited to break that one down a little bit later on. Tay, your Buccaneers won again.
They did.
God, why
Baker
did your,
looked great again.
He did.
You got a little smile on your face. Cowboys lost. I think that makes you happy now.
To the
it doesn't.
Panthers.
I know Memphis was so fired up.
Dak
Him and him
Prescott
alone.
MVP. That's what they keep saying on TV.
Are the Panthers sneaky good this year?
They were
They
3
kinda
and 3.
are.
3-3.
They are
kinda are.
second in the NFC South.
They
right
are
now.
the Saints are the only team in the NFC South with a losing record right now.
Oof.
Probably changed tonight.
Yeah.
How about Xavier Leggett? How's he doing?
Oh, we got to check those stats
Yeah,
out.
you
I'm
need to
sure
check
he
your
popped
bold-
off for about 180,
Your
190
bold
yesterday.
prediction. I know.
McMillan played well. No, as far as the weekend goes, first game I was able to make it out to in person on Saturday. Had a great time.
Oh, you were in the crowd?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, in the crowd. I won the station survey or the station question that Vicky sent out on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. That'd be email. Don't check this.
Well, I just happened to have it open and
Good for you.
I got it. Yeah. So we had a great time there. Yeah, good weekend. All the teams wound up winning.
Nice. Hey, how does Baker Mayfield just become more likable every week?
Did you see his quote like from last week? He's like, when I was younger and I was being myself, like I was immature and cocky. And
Right.
now I'm the same person and I've got that dog in me and I'm not cocky. I'm just got the moxie. He's like, how's that happen?
Right.
how's that work? Hadn't changed at all.
He's like,
they
I'm
were
the same
talking
guy.
about that on the broadcast. They were like, it went from arrogance to moxie. I'm like, guys, like he's always been cool. Just for whatever reason, there was a narrative in college. They're like, he's your Johnny Manziel. And I'm like, no, he's not. Like he's kind of he's a shorter white quarterback that runs around. He's not Johnny Manziel. Like they're nothing alike. He's always been this guy.
Yep. It was probably the hold 'em up that did it in college.
Yes, and if it doesn't get caught on camera, nobody cares. Stuff like that said every single play.
Oh, I loved it.
Right. And if you go back and watch that game, Kansas refused to shake his hand. They had a late hit on him twice. Then he did that, but he was caught on camera.
Hold 'em.
Told you what. All right.
Richard. What? What did I say?
Who's Richard?
Oh, it's like Tommy Boy.
Or Bud? Richard, what's happening? Oh, look, Xavier Leggett averaged 5.5 yards per reception this past weekend.
Ooh.
2 receptions.
2 receptions, 10 yards, huh?
11 yards, bud.
Ah,
Not a
okay.
big deal. So we're coming. We're coming.
Great bold prediction. They scored 30 points, and he had 2 for 11. All right.
Not looking good.
When we come back, we'll get it started. We'll start to break down LSU, South Carolina. Of course, we got to get to the Saints and the Patriots. They're still, I mean, it's
we got some film to break down
same
today.
Story.
Too. My
For the
goodness.
Saints, a lot of good, but not good enough. So we'll have it all for you when we come back. It is OTB here on this Monday morning.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com, Russell Pool Company. Now, when you go to the website, you will see that they can build your dream space, your dream pool in your backyard. And every one of the pools that you see here is going to be different. But maybe there's something you like from each pool, right? You see 5 different pools, you like 5 different things. And the great part about Russell Pools, they can combine those things to make your dream pool, because that's exactly what it is. You've been dreaming about it, thinking about it for a very long time, right? And so once you pull that trigger, just know you're going to be working with the best. RussellPools.com.
Russell Pool Company, the name that you think of when you think of high-quality custom pools in Louisiana. Give them a call. Go to their website. Go see Chris Sanderson and the gang. Russell Pools has been the name in Louisiana for a long time. So you take your dream from reality. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff, so they can design it, they can build it, they can maintain it, they can do literally everything. RussellPools.com.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
On the floor tonight, make my day. Oh, what a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Make my day. Make my day. Make my day. Make my day.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing. Courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com. That's GEAUX, FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150. Go ahead, get hydrated. Don't allow this Scooncha fall that we have to trick you. You still got to be hydrated. You still want to be ready to go with all the energy that you possibly can have. And so go see them over at GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, right there, Jefferson near Bocage. Straight to the veins, hydration, vitamins. If you're not feeling well, we're about to start getting in that season where you might start getting a little cough to your cold, maybe a little sniffles, whatever it is. Go there, get a vitamin, a B12 shot, vitamin C, vitamin D, all that stuff right there, straight to the veins, immediate. You feel it immediately. Go check them out. GoFlowIV.com.
All right, it was LSU 20, South Carolina 10, and here's how we got there. First downs, pretty even, 22 for LSU, 24 South Carolina. Third down efficiency, 6 of 16 for South Carolina, 4 of 11 for LSU, and South Carolina was 0 for 2 on fourth down. Total yards, 317 for South Carolina, 422 for LSU. Through the air, 124 yards for South Carolina, 254 for LSU. Yards per pass, 4.6 for South Carolina, 7.7 for LSU. Lenore Sellers had 1 interception. Garrett Nussmeier had 2. Rushing, 193 yards for South Carolina, 168 for LSU. Yards per rush, 4.3 for South Carolina, 6 yards for LSU. Penalties, 13 for South Carolina, 5 for LSU. Turnovers, you had 3, which is certainly going to be something we talk about here. South Carolina had 2, including their first offensive play. Time of possession, 31-45 for South Carolina, 28-15 for LSU. And again, you get the victory 20-10. Initial thoughts on this game. LSU, another victory there, but still leaves a lot there to be desired.
Yeah, it's kind of this weird, weird world that we live in as LSU fans because you expect them, the expectations before the season, the expectations we all have going into every game are so high. Like you want them to just dominate on both sides of the ball, especially, in the last handful of years where we have been predominantly dominating on the offensive side of the ball, but we've had years where defensively we've struggled. Now we got this dominant bear of a defense. And our expectations, I feel like, are so high that sometimes even when we get a victory, we still feel a little bit flat as fans. We feel a little bit disappointed, like what coulda, what shoulda, what are we doing here and there. But when you kind of step back and look at it, you got to just see we got a dominant defense. And that defense, of course, like when you watch defensive football, it's not like the most exciting thing to watch for all fans because you want to see high flying, high scoring, big plays here, those sexy plays there. But when you have defense, it's a different type of sexiness, right? It's a different types of beauty in that type of game. And we have a defense that is absolutely incredible. They fly around. They make plays. They are exciting to watch.
Yep.
And they gave South Carolina fits. Lenore Sellers looked very pedestrian. I mean, he's like kind of what we said and like watching the film and leading up, and we talked about like he's a strong boy.
Oh,
Like that dude, as strong as an ox.
That's his strongest.
He could literally carry all 11
attribute.
players on his back if he wanted. If he had to.
Poor Jack Pyburn probably had 5 sacks that he just could not get Lenore Sellers down.
And like that's the thing with Lenore. It's like if you to get him down on a sack, you gotta he's got to be tripping and you get him, or you gotta grab onto anything you can, bite, scratch, claw, pull him, wait for the cavalry to arrive type situation because you're not going to get him one-on-one. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. So like to be able to do that, and I believe they held him to like 18 yards rushing or something like that.
He was sacked, I believe, 5 times.
Right.
So
that's true.
The stats end up being 20-something carries for like 18 yards.
Yep.
But yeah, he was put on the ground 5 times, which in college I still hate that it's taken away from your rushing total, but it is. And one of the things that was evident to me, even like live without going back and watching the game, was there wasn't anywhere for him to throw the football.
No.
Like the job that Corey Raymond and Jake Olson have done with this DB room, I'm talking Tamarcus Cooley, Delane, Pickett, Halsey. PJ Woodland had a nice breakup where he was beat initially and he had nice recovery, didn't panic, and has a PBU. That to me, compared to where that has been for a couple of years now,
no doubt.
It's been a minute.
It's an elite secondary.
It is
for sure.
Damn good.
And Soar, I mean, in
like
Lenore's
AJ Halsey might end up working himself into a first round pick. Like I've literally had people that make decisions in the NFL text me and say, "Hey, are my eyes telling me the story? Because I think this guy might be a first rounder."
I think he's pretty good.
Like, I've had 3 people like he's getting that kind of attention.
Yep,
they are really, really good, man. And for Lenore Sellers, I don't really know where to tell you to throw the football. Although
he's not a
Monsieur
good
Delane
passer.
is not somebody I would pick on 4th down.
Yeah, maybe not go to his direction.
That's not the guy I would try to attack in that situation. But
it's funny though. Like we kind of say that, but in college football, like quarterbacks don't always think that. They don't always go to matchups. It's like, what's the read? What's my read? Okay, they're overloading the left side. I'm one-on-one back, so we're going to go to that. Everything's happening so quickly, especially trying to like decipher what an LSU defensive front and linebacker crew is like cooking up for you as far as pressure packages. So they're not always like cerebral and quick enough on the trigger mentally to say, all right, well, it's 1-on-1 to Mansour. Let's not test him today. But and Lenoris, he's just not as pure of a passer as you need to be to overcome like a talent deficit between your receivers and LSU's DBs. Like there was a clear talent difference there. LSU is extraordinarily talented on the back end and the secondary. And when you're talented out wide and you can one-on-one coverage people, you can put more people in the box. Then it becomes like this safety game where these safeties can play games with you. They can fly around. If they don't have to worry about like going over the top and helping my boy out here on the sideline, they can roam around. And we talked about just this game was the same kind of game plan as we had for Clemson, as we're going to have this week, is if we can lock down the outside, it becomes a safety game. If the safeties play well, the offense that they're going against is going to have a really, really hard time. So they They played great, man. It was really fun to watch them, but of course, all LSU fans feeling a little bit flat after this one, right? If I'm reading the temperature correctly.
Yeah, the chat, I mean, for sure, and just around town, because like you said, first off, we all know, offensive side of the football, superior side of the football. I think we all know that, right? But when you're dominant on defense and your offense, you're waiting for more to happen. That's typically the feeling that you have. But look, the defense, the good part about it, the defense is going to keep you in every single game that you've got left on your schedule.
Yep.
They're going to leave you in there long enough for you to have a chance. Even going back to the loss you had against Ole Miss, right? Ended up being a 5-point loss. They gave you the ball back a couple of times through turnovers to say, hey, go make the play. You just didn't make the play. So, that's the good part.
Mm-hmm.
The bad part about it is I don't know that you can go make the play right now. This game flow is so weird, Matt, because, you're moving the football. You outgained South Carolina, and you can be like, well, if they didn't turn it over. And you just keep saying that. I'm like, yeah, but that's what teams that are struggling do. That's why they struggle in part of it. Moving the football is great, but if you don't finish in the end zone, what does it mean? You were on the 1 yard line twice, 2 different occasions, and didn't score touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
With downs to go, not a fourth down situation. That can't happen.
Teams that are struggling on offense can't get out of their own way. And that's what's frustrating for the LSU fan base right now, is because we see the dominance and the excitement on the other side of the ball, right? And we haven't had that in years. And it's awesome.
I know. They got the ball on the 37. They're you're 37. I was like, oh, they're good.
Yeah.
And they stopped them.
And it's just you're right. We are going to be in every single game with an opportunity to win. And everything is still out in front of this team that you want. Championships are still out in front of this team because you have this defense. But you got to get out of your own way on offense. Yeah, we can point, and I broke the whole film down yesterday. There's tons of film we can watch. I don't know what we're going to actually do on radio today, but you did a lot of good. The running game, huge improvement. Now, early in the game, we struggle a little bit here. There's still so much to tweak and fix on that running game. But, man, huge improvement.
And it was great. You did stay committed, because on the broadcast, I kept saying they're close. They're close. I'm telling you, they're close to breaking one. They're close to breaking one. Then here comes Juwan Johnson. Breaks a 50-something yarder. Caden Durham. I called him, and I was like, hey, on these short yardage situations, man, you're not looking for 14 yards. You're looking for 14 inches.
Yeah.
Right? And at the beginning of the game, I wasn't really doing that. And then he figured it out. It's that's what I'm going to do. So,
and look, and we're close to even popping off more yards.
Yeah.
There's 50, 70, 80 more yards to gain. Backs are, we a little bit more different philosophies. We're firing off the ball a little bit more. Backs got to practice that. They got to work that. They missed a couple of cuts, missed a couple of reads. Offensive line missed a couple of calls, missed a couple of blocks, assignments here and there. And look, that's okay. That happens every game. You could turn on every game. You could turn on team that goes undefeated, and every single game, every single drive, there's going to be missed assignments and plays left on the field. So it's fine. But there is things to work on. There's positive right there because of those changes. We said in the bye week, what are you going to fix? What are you going to change? The things you need to do. Well, you could tell that they were really cognizant of it.
Yeah.
I think in the first quarter, they put a fullback out there. Sure, it didn't work, but that's probably the first time or second time that they've done that in a live situation. The play was there. The running back made the wrong read on it, right? And that's okay. He hasn't done it a whole lot, right? Right. Keep doing it. Don't make that one bad read by the running back change that philosophy. You did it. You put it in. You made some changes that you need to, which I find is positive. But in the passing game, got to get out of your own way. It is inexcusable to turn the ball over twice in the red zone. And I know one was a run play, one was a pass play, but it is inexcusable for an offense to keep a team in it that way.
Yep.
The score was 20-10. Everybody kind of feels bad about the win. We're happy for it. We're happy for the win. Don't get us wrong, but everybody kind of feels a little bit deflated. You don't turn that ball over and you score, it's a 34-10. We're not even really having a conversation. We're going to have to look and explain to y'all why there's improvement still to be made. Is a 34-10 ball game, right?
Yeah.
It's inexcusable. There's no excuse for it. You have to clean it up or you will lose some more games.
You say multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna lose more games if you don't clean those things up. Garrett Nussmeier on an RPO throws a pick, inexplainable. I don't know. Don't know what he's doing. I don't even know why that's an option to throw that route. He throws a 3-step slant to a slot receiver on a running play like an RPO. Like, I don't know what his read is because it shouldn't even be a read. That shouldn't even be an option for him to throw it. And then don't throw it.
Yeah.
Just don't throw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fumble on the.
I mean, if I'm remembering right, single high safety, just like sitting there, like, what are
There's like
you
two high safety.
doing?
There's a safety on the
I
side
just
of the
remember
ball.
safety being right there on the side of
Yeah,
the slant.
like I said, I don't even know what that read is. Like, what's the read?
Yeah.
It's not clearly not that.
Right.
And then he throws it kind of fading away. And then earlier in the game, you fumble on the 1 yard line. He was coming right at me, and he tries to like reach it over. And you don't reach on the goal line unless like you better be right. One of those situations. If you're going to reach on the goal line, you better be right.
Oh yeah, trust me.
And he wasn't right. Like coaches will tell you
Know that play well. Don't do it unless you
every
feel
time
real
you
confident
see
about
it at every level. You see people reach for the goal line all the time, right? Reach to the pylon, reach for the goal line. You're actually taught not to do that.
Yeah.
And if the coach says if you do it,
You better be right.
you better be right. Because if you don't, if you're not right and you fumble,
And that was second down too.
Mm.
Like that's going to be, for me, you take a look at Juwan Johnson fumble, 2nd and goal from the 1. All right. That should have been a touchdown. That should certainly be points. Nussmeier throws an interception, 2nd and 8 at the South Carolina 9, the one you just talked about. All right. That's points. Guaranteed points because like your kicker from 40 in is really good, right? He's been basically automatic. Then at the end of the game, 1st and goal at the South Carolina 1. Here's your sequence. 1st and goal from the 1. And you know this is the one thing that makes me more angry than anything is when you can't punch it in short yardage. You had a 0-yard run. Then you had a negative 2-yard run, which you fumbled. Then you come back, and you have a negative 2-yard run from the 3-yard line.
Sweet.
And I'm not sure. So you ran the jumbo package out there after Nussmeier tried to sneak it and lost 2 yards and fumbled it. I'm not sure that – I think they went to personnel, and then they realized because it was kind of confusing. The referees didn't really announce it, right? Then you see the jumbo package back out there from the 3, and I think you still thought the ball was on the 1. But your sequence was no yard run, negative 2-yard run, negative 2-yard run. Like those are things that you can't do with who you have coming up on your schedule if you want to win. Like because there's plays to be made is my entire point of bringing it up. Like fumble, interception, fumble, you jumped on it, you settle for a field goal. So at minimum, it needs to be 6 more points. But in reality, I would say when you're on the 1 yard line twice, that's 14 points. And then even if you get stopped on the other one, that's 3 points added to it. You're talking about 17 points, which certainly in any other SEC game might get you beat. Probably will get you beat.
Yeah. South Carolina wasn't.
No.
Let's call it what it is. South Carolina wasn't very, very good, right? It should have been a little bit more to a little bit less. Hey, defense looked good.
All right, we'll take a break, but don't worry, we'll come back. We'll continue talking about LSU and South Carolina here in hour number 1. Stay locked in. It is OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, the website for Gulf Coast office products in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette. And look, if you're in the industry that when you need documents, you need them right then and there. You can't wait on one to come maybe fix your issue or talk you through the issue. No, if you have an issue, the great part about Gulf Coast is you call them, you're talking to the person that's going to help you get it fixed right then and right there. That's why the Saints and LSU and the Pelicans and the Raging Cajuns all trust Gulf Coast office products, and they teamed up with them. So go to the website, go ahead, check out what they can do for you, contact them, ask them any questions you might have at gcopnet.com.
Yeah, Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer resource. And like, if you have an office, doesn't matter what the size, it doesn't matter if you work above your garage by yourself, if you work in a law firm, a hospital, a bank, engineering firm, it doesn't really matter. They can fit your need and control that paper trail at your office. gcopnet.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
And for me, if you're contagious, cause I'm a winner. No, not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean, even the ones.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. And when it comes to building big in Louisiana, nobody does it like Pala. From industrial construction and fabrication to maintenance and turnaround services, Pala's been keeping our state's industries rolling for over 50 years. Built on teamwork, safety, and doing the job the right way the first time, just like any championship program. So if your business needs a partner that performs at the highest level, visit palagroup.com. That is palagroup.com. Pala Group, building Louisiana's future one project at a time. All right, continuing to break down LSU and South Carolina here. A couple of the individual statistics from this game because we kind of gave you an overview of what the team stats look like. For Garrett Nussmeier, 20 of 33, 254, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 7.7 yards per attempt. Caden Durham on the ground is your leading rusher, 15 carries for 70 yards, 4.7. Juwan Johnson, 5 for 66, 13.2. Nussmeier actually did add a couple of nice runs with his legs there. Stepped up in the pocket a couple of different times. 4 carries for 30 yards and a career long of 21 yards there for Nussmeier. Harlan Berry, 4 carries for 2 yards for the young freshman. So you did run the football better, 28 times, 168 yards. You had 6 yards per carry. It was better. It's got to continue to develop. It's got to continue to go up. But at least you were committed to the run. 28 total team runs, 33 passes. So you're right there, 45% on the ground. So it was a better effort.
And a lot of improvement on the running game, too.
Yeah.
That was the whole conversation during the bye week. Like, what are we going to do as an offensive unit, as a coaching staff? Like, how are you going to look at it? Or are you going to look at it as like we're close to there? We got to change some stuff. Well, they changed some stuff, right? Philosophically, they ran some more stuff. Now a little bit more RPO than these eyes would like to see still, but a lot less, a lot more call a run situation.
Yeah.
They did play a little. They went underneath the center a few times for some running plays. Got a fullback in a couple of times. Granted, albeit didn't work as well as we wanted it to, but it's a good step in the right direction. I think if you give those running backs a couple more opportunities to read, how many times have they read a fullback in their career? You know what I mean? And holy
Not
power
enough.
alert, I think we got a power.
I think we had at least one.
We had, okay, so during.
That we saw on tape.
I counted on tape 5 pulling guards, on tape
Yeah,
last
we did
night.
have some counters.
But I think 4 of those were counters because it was a pulling guard with a tight end. And most of the time, like on the counter, so if you're running a counter left, the guard and the tackle from the right will pull around to the left. The tackle will shoot down, leaving the defensive end.
Yeah.
So basically the guard kicks out the defensive end on the left. The tight end leads the way. So I saw that a lot. The early in the game,
You ran 5.
I think,
on my chart, you had 5 counters and 1 that I'm going to consider a power.
yeah, so I had 5 pulling guards,
Yeah.
which pretty much countered the first one with just over 13 minutes left in the first quarter. We get into a wildcat formation. Awesome to see. Hell of a job.
And it worked.
And it worked.
A
So
nice
basically,
gain.
you run a power with the running back, I guess, who's lined up as running back, leads the way like the tight end. So it basically looks like a counter, but you could call it a wildcat QB power if you want to. Just for the sake of us getting a power in this year, we'll just call it that. But look, it worked, and that was probably one of your more efficient plays.
Yeah.
There was some zone plays where we fired off the ball. We called a zone. We ran a zone with no option of a screen or a pass down the field.
Yeah.
Let's just run it. And it didn't always look pretty, but Caden Durham or whoever the running back was would break a tackle or two and get some really nice yardage. And why can they do that? Because the offensive linemen, when they fire off the ball and go for their block, they're presenting you a read.
Yeah.
Instead of like pitter-pattering, like stuttering your feet because you're trying to like not get down the field and you don't know if Garrett's throwing it or you running it.
Yeah.
Like even if you're running the ball and you're a left tackle and you have to work to the wheel linebacker, you fire off and you miss your block, that's still giving the back a read, something to play football off of.
Right.
When you don't know what's going to happen with that block, that's when you start, trying to figure out a nice word to say. That's when you start tiptoeing through the tulips, I guess. Something footing is what I wanted to say. So it was nice to see
Tiptoeing
that.
through the tulips.
Yeah. It was really nice to see that. And it gave you it gave the running backs some really good, I feel like, a game for the running backs to really build off of.
Yeah.
Because although it wasn't all good, you missed some reads. There's some really good tape out there for the offensive line coach, the running backs coach, the offensive coordinator to teach from.
Yeah.
You get in, all
I
right.
did think it got better throughout the game.
No doubt. No
Because
question.
at the beginning, there was creases there. And probably to your point, you're not used to those being there. You're used to trying to search and patrol the area for anything, any daylight you can find. But then they were able to stay on their track and just actually hit it with their shoulder square towards the defense and go.
Yep.
And Caden Durham made the adjustment during the game.
Yep. And so, like, when I watch film, like, I watch it, like, kind of emotionally. I'm watching it. And then I try to take the emotions out after a little bit. And so I'm, like, texting Jacob the whole time. I'm like, what are they doing? Blah, 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 blah. I text him, like, in the first quarter, second quarter, me watching film yesterday. And I'm like, man, what? Caden Durham's missing some stuff, man. Like, what's going on with this guy? And then all of a sudden, second half, I'm like, oh, he's got it. He found it.
Yeah.
Like, it's some of those reads that weren't presenting himself.
Yeah.
Like, he hadn't had the best opportunity to just be able to read a pure run this year.
Right.
So, yeah, you gotta see it. It's not like just something you can just go do. You got to see it, and he started doing it. He played a heck of a game in that second half.
And like I was telling you too, everyone's going to be different, and I think running backs have to understand that too. I didn't even mention this on the call. Like when it is 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, or whatever, like when you see like half of a shoulder for a defense, or you see a crease, that's what you take, because you know that you're 200 plus pounds going full speed and you're going to be able to fall forward for the first down. Like early in the game, it was trying to hit the 14-yard run on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, like whatever the short yardage situation might have been. And like you have to know the situation as a runner. And look, eventually, and sometimes it happens on those 3rd and 1s because you're doing, the right thing by reading it, trying to find the smallest crease you can. Then all of a sudden you'll find that you're running through 2 arm tackles and then you're to the second level before you know it. Mm-hmm. But the goal of those runs is to get the first down, and then everything else is lanyard. Like everything you get after that, that's a bonus. And early in the game, I'm like, you need to start doing that a little bit, and they did. So it was good to see them really for the first time, like have that ability to go out there, stay on their track, read their keys, hit it full speed. And
improve throughout the game.
They did, and the run blocking grades are much better than the pass blocking grades.
Yep. Like we're waxing poetically a little bit about the run game because we kind of on the show and everybody wanted to see a better running game. What are you going to do in the bye week? So the things that we were hoping they would do, I feel like got accomplished, and I feel like made a lot of positive steps in the right direction in the running game. Now, when we come back in the rest of the show, like we're going to start talking about the passing game and the deficiencies we have there.
Yeah.
Now, there's some good, okay? It's not all bad. It's not all doom and gloom around here. However, there's some doom and gloom. Yeah, there is. There's some things that got to get better. Nuss has got to get better. Receivers got to get better. Protection's got to get better. Protection calls and adjustments have to get better. I'm going to take a look at the interception from Garrett Nussmeier, the first interception.
Okay.
And how small little ad lib on a protection adjustment. And if he didn't do that, the interception doesn't happen.
All right.
That's one little thing. It's like that everywhere. One little thing. Garrett might make a bad throw, and the crowd says, it's a bad throw. But it might be the receiver's fault.
Right.
We're going to take a look at it.
Can we look at that one play next?
Oh, absolutely.
We'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com.
Hey, Tommy!
Geaux, Tommy with a Y. GoTommies.com. You'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. That's Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. And when you go to the website, check out testimonials of past clients. Check out a gallery of work that they can do for you. They've done around town here in the greater Baton Rouge area. You'll also notice that they hang awards. They stack awards. Over at Tommy's. Angie Super Service Award every year since 2016. Best windows in Baton Rouge this year. That goes to Tommy and the team over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. 225-250-8808.
That's right. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. I want to encourage you to go to their website, gotommys.com, and just at the top bar, go to their gallery. See their gallery work. You can hear us talk about it all day long, but until you see it, you won't believe it. So, and if you have a project, whether it's a renovation, whether it's a new build, whatever it is, give them a call. Make sure they're one of those companies that you come and price it out, because let them show exactly what they can do. GoTommys.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Y'all ready for this?
If you were a kid in the 90s and you didn't have this CD, nerd.
Nerd alert. Jocks only. Jock Jam.
All right, Matthew,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
you've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes to wax poetically about this play.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know that you want to wax poetic about it.
No,
but
we're not going to. I just want to show kind of the listeners like how close things are. Like when you sit, it's not always what you see is what you get, but it's a results-oriented world. It's a results-oriented sport, especially when you play in the SEC. Whether you're good or you're bad, you're great or you're okay, it's the difference in some little things. And the little things make a big difference. Wow, we came out of this place saying Garrett is terrible. Wow, what is he doing? But I want you to watch this. So we have a 2x2 formation. This is 3rd and 12, by the way. 2 minutes, I think 21 seconds left in the second quarter. So driving down, great opportunity.
Yeah.
So we got a 2x2 formation.
Little doubles formation for
Yeah.
those on the radio.
So what they're doing, 2x2 formation, double, so double left, whatever, a little stack to the top, okay? So they line up the mic in the A-gap. So they got 2-3 techniques on the defensive tackle. So they got the line, the mic right up against the center. So what we're going to do right here is we got 4 down linemen. We got 5 offensive linemen. So 5 offensive linemen going to take the 4 down linemen, right? Pretty obvious.
Yep.
And also the most dangerous. So we're going to declare Mike in the middle.
Yeah, we call that a 5 down.
Yeah, so basically this starts to look like a bear front. It basically becomes like a 5-0 type of pass protection. Everybody on the offensive lineman has a man. Okay? All right, now the back has everybody else.
Yep.
All right, I want to rewind a little bit here. The back, during this pass play, the back's on the right side of the formation. This is very important. The play calls for the back to be on the right side of the formation.
Yep.
It might seem like a little thing, but it's a huge thing, and you're about to see why. All right, we have the Will linebacker, or we can say the Sam linebacker, Nickel Sam.
Yeah, to the
he lines
tight end,
up,
yeah.
and he looks a little bit dangerous. He looks like he might be able to come. So what does Garrett do? He looks over, whispers sweet nothings to the running back's ear, and tells him to line up on the left.
Yep.
Okay? Well, when he does that, all right, watch him right here. He's going to whisper to him, get over there, because he wants him to get over there, a little bit better protection. He even points at the guy.
Yeah.
Right there. You see this?
Yep.
Little point.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep.
Okay? Well, the guy didn't come. And what happens? He's on that side, so he gets a little confused maybe, and he runs a route to the left side of the formation, which he's not supposed to because the tight end's running the flat route.
Yeah.
The tight end has flat control. Okay?
He's got to sneak
So
that. Yeah.
what does the Mike linebacker do? He drops towards the side of the running back's route. The Mike linebacker drops to the left because the running back's on the left. And who does Garrett have to throw it over to hit this wide open receiver over the middle? The back on the left, or the linebacker. Okay?
Yeah.
He's got, I'm going to watch it from the back. So number 0 right there. If 8 runs his route right here, he should be on the right side. This whole pass concept, he should be over here, either running to the flat or spotting up right here. What happens? 0 would go right there with him.
Yeah, so the mic goes
over
into
there?
the passing lane. Nussmeier's got to try to throw it over the top.
So the
of
Mike
him.
gets in the pass lane because he's following the running back.
Right.
Watch this.
Still don't love his feet, but
His feet's not great, but look, he has to throw it over 0 because he's right in the middle. If he's not there, that's an easy completion. Throws it over him, high throw, interception.
Yeah.
It's the little things out there, people. The little things make a huge difference in football. Pass protection is such an important thing. I've seen it multiple times right now where we haven't made the right mic adjustment, the mic call. That's what we call a cross key. Keep the back to the right. And if the guy from the backside comes, he crosses over. It's called a cross key. You key your guy across the center. If he doesn't, you stay on your route.
Yeah. So you have a flat to the right. That's your route. That's the concept. Okay. When the quarterback moves you to the left, okay, you have to know that doesn't mean I run a flat to the left.
Yeah.
I still have to get in the same window that I was supposed to be in.
Absolutely.
And so we call that a sneak. So you probably insert yourself in the A or B gap.
He might
and
not
then
have
you
practiced
sneak
that.
your way. Yeah.
He might not have practiced with a cross. That shouldn't even be an option. You should cross key the back.
Right.
Don't move him over to the left side.
Yeah. But if you do, the back also has got to help him out. And
And get over.
that's two wrongs on that one because he's got to get out of that window. All you got to do is sneak across the formation,
Yep.
and chances are you're going to be wide open yourself.
2 wrongs that make a right. 2 wrongs make an interception.
Oh, man.
Not a bad
yeah.
one.
That's not good.
So it just goes to show you, football's a game of inches. We get it. We saw Al Pacino say
I was
that.
about to say, any given Sunday, they
Any
told me
given
that.
Sunday, any given Saturday here.
Yeah.
Little thing. And the game is filled with those little things right there. So got to clean it up.
All right, more breakdown when we come back. Hour number 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, been doing it since 2004. Just had them come out to the house the other day. We're looking to add in our kitchen, and I'm telling you, it was like 10, 15-minute process, and they already had measurements, had the whole book of which color and fabric we wanted. I mean, like a 15-minute from start to finish process, ready to go. And that's in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, North Shore, Alexandria, like where you're listening to us in Louisiana. We are talking to you. So go to the website today, get everything ready to go. Check out Brandon Barton and the team at KTOZBlinds.com.
K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. They are the expert when it comes to making your house look better, when it comes to making your house more efficient. Window coverings, whether it's blinds, curtains, shades, shutters outside, whatever it is, they are the expert. So if you have a project or you got a house and you just want it to look, spruce it up a little bit and save on those monthly energy bills, go to K2ZBlinds.com.